Good morning, guys. This morning is July 22nd, 2016. And today we are going to talk about treating ourselves right and doing right by ourselves after a breakup. One of the things I realized and through my own personal experiences is a lot of times we beat ourselves up and we drag ourselves down. So I am going to share 7 things with you that I think are important to help overcome or get over a breakup, a divorce, a separation, whatever the situation is. I'm going to share hopefully 7 ideas with you that might assist you. Before I get started, I really want to thank those who have really supported me in this endeavor. This is one of the things that I'm doing to try to, I don't want to say, mend my own heartbreak and get over the pain of the loss that I am feeling. And these videos I'm hoping to help somebody else that may be going through the same thing that I have gone through. And so I really appreciate everybody that's supported me in that, and it means a lot to me. So let's jump into the first one. The first one we're going to talk about is gratitude. One of the things that I encourage people to do a lot of times is when you wake up in the morning, pick 5 to 10 things that you are grateful for. A lot of times when we're feeling down and we're heartbroken, our mind only focuses on what we lost and not what we are thankful for. And so if this is you, pick 10 random things, and they can be the easiest things. They can be anything from your job to your place of living to your family, whatever it may be. Just pick 10 things that you are grateful for and say them out loud to yourself, and just be thankful for those things that you have in life, not necessarily what you lost in life. So the second thing we're going to talk about is make a to-do list. A lot of times I think we realize when we're in a relationship that we get away from the things that we need to do, the things that are important in our lives. One of the difficulties I had in my last relationship, and I really appreciated the woman for this. She had her own home, and we spent so much time together, and she spent so much time at my house that she really felt guilty about letting her house go. And that's one of the stupid things that I didn't realize, that I kind of took her away from that, and I really should have been more supportive and helped her with her to-do list so she can still be who she was. And that's one of the things that really kind of drove us apart. So getting back on topic there is make a to-do list and get the things done in your life that you need to get done. For me personally, it's basically just catching up on some business stuff. Sometimes it's rekindling friendships that I'm not saying got pushed aside, but let's be honest, when you're with somebody and you're building a life with somebody, sometimes your friends and your relationship with your family kind of gets pushed a little bit to the side, and I'm not saying we forget about those things, but they're not as important. So take some time to do the things that you need to do in your life, catch up on some things, make a to-do list, and try to get that list done. The third thing is stop stalking them on social media. And I have to admit, this is a big one for me. When me and the girlfriend broke up, I was fixated on who the new guy was. I was wanting to know who replaced me. What was he like? Was he going to be good with the kids? Is he going to be good to her? Is he going to treat her right? And for some reason in the back of my mind, if I knew who this guy was and if I could learn who this guy was, I would have a better idea if he was going to treat her right and the kids right, which is honestly the most important thing to me. And I found myself at least once or twice a week going to her Facebook and wondering what was kind of going on. And to be honest with you, it's just not healthy. And she was right. She ended up removing me, which was the right thing to do for her, and she needed to do it. So if you find that you're going to your ex's social media accounts, I know it's hard. Trust me, I've been there. Try to distance yourself from that, and I guarantee it's something that's going to really help you. So the fourth thing we're going to talk about is doing a makeover. A makeover can be anything from a physical makeover, whether you're getting your nails done, or if you're a man, you get a haircut. Me personally, and please don't think I'm bragging or anything like that. Me personally, over the last 2 months, I have made it a goal to work out every day. Every day besides Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday I give my body a rest, but I have actually been pretty diligent about this, and there's probably been only 1 or 2 days I have missed. Excuse me, 1 or 2 days I've missed in the working out, and it's something personally that I'm doing for myself. I have to admit a little bit, I am also doing it a little bit for her. I want to make some changes in my life. If there's ever a chance that she does come back, I want to be kind of this new person and a better person. And so for me, slimming down a little bit, losing some weight, which I have, has been a goal for me. Whatever your makeover is, go out and do it. Even if you're a guy watching this video, you can do a makeover. It's anything from just buying some new clothes to getting a haircut to trimming up your beard, whatever it may be. Start with a makeover, and that's really going to make you feel better, and it's going to start working on the new you and start changing the new you. So the fifth thing we're going to talk about is music. Music to me is really important. I love music. You really can't see, but on my wheelchair here I have speakers, and they're really loud, and I love music. Listen to music all the time. A lot of times when we're with somebody, we have certain playlists that they like, and we have music in common that they like, and we kind of share that. And a lot of times when we go through a breakup, we listen to that same music that we listened to with them to remind us of our relationship with them. And so if you have a certain playlist that you're constantly listening to that you guys had in common, let me just take this time to say, change your music up. Find some music that you really that's really new to you, that you enjoy, that has really nothing to do with them. If there's some sappy music that you're listening to, get rid of that sappy music. Put some upbeat music on, some music that's going to make you dance, make you get up and sing, and I guarantee that's going to help you. So the sixth thing that we're going to talk about is a new routine. If we like it or not, a lot of times our life gets in a routine. This is one of the things when I've talked to people that have gone through breakups, especially with young people. They feel that their life is getting a routine, and they want to be young and they want to be free, and they don't realize that a routine can actually put a damper on a relationship, because the same thing in and out week after week causes boredom and causes just blah-zah in the relationship. And so get a new routine. Start with just changing whatever you do in the week. So if you get up and go to the gym every morning at 6 o'clock, go to the gym at 6 p.m. Instead of go in the morning, go in the evening. If you go bowling with friends on certain days and this is the habit you've done, stop going bowling. Find a new habit, find a new hobby that you can get into. That's going to change up the routine. Do something to change up the routine in your life, and it's going to help your brain stop focusing on the other person. It's going to bring a new rejuvenation into your life. It's going to feel like you're kind of moving on. And I know that moving on concept is very hard. It's very hard for me to even think that there could be a life without her, because when I was with her, all I could think about was my life with her and building this life with her. And so thinking about a life without her, honestly scares the living crap out of me. And it's been something that I've really had to kind of deal with and tried to understand that I'm going to have a life without her, because she's chose to have a life without me. So anyways, mix up your routine a little bit, and that's going to help you also. So the seventh thing we're going to talk about is finding the new you. Let's start over again. Finding the old you. We already talked about finding the new you, but finding the old you. When we meet somebody, we kind of take on this persona. We kind of take on their life, their hobbies, their ambitions sometimes. And in my case, she had children, and I love her children to death. I still love her children to death. And one of the things that I've had to realize is I have to have this life without her kids. And so having the kids, I kind of took on this little bit of persona and this little bit of life focused around them. And so I got away from the person I was and the routine I was. And so find that person you were before you met them. Because I guarantee if you can't find that person you were before you met them, it's going to be hard for you to find another person, and it's going to be hard for you to really accept bringing somebody into your life, because you're going to still think about your life with them. And this is something that, you know, I personally struggle with too. So for me, it's been just kind of rekindling, getting back into the business, getting back into focusing on myself, and trying to move forward to things that are important in my life. So find that old you. I know it's in there. I know it's going to be difficult. But remember, the hardest things and the right things in life are the same. So find that old you. Get back to your original self. Start loving yourself. And that's going to be the 7th step. So if I can leave you with anything in the end of this video, if I can leave you with a final thought, don't let your breakup define who you are. You are not your breakup. You are not the suffering and the pain that you're going through. You are an amazing person. You are a loved person. You are a person that this person fell in love with when you guys first met. You are an amazing person. Don't let yourself forget that. A lot of times when we go through a breakup, we forget who we are, and we start coming down on ourselves. Me personally, this morning, I'm like, man, I just, I did all these things that mess up the relationship, and I should have done this, and I should have done that, and I can start feeling sorry for myself. But remember, you are an amazing person, you are a loved person, and I just want to encourage you to find that person again. Thank you so much for tuning in today's vlog. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my videos, share this on Facebook, like it, do whatever you would do with social media. I really appreciate your guys' support, and have a blessed day.